Student loan payments pause extended to January 31st. White House announces. Welcome to Elias World News. We cover news every day about world events and things happening around us. Welcome to join. And if you want to see more news content from us, like the video, share the video, and in case of being interested about more news, subscribe the channel. The pause on federal student loan payments was set up to expire at the end of September. Yes, in the last year, the student loans were having this sort of a pause in their payments due to the pandemic situation, and that is why the administrations in the United States made a change in the student loan payment. The Biden administration on Friday announced that the moratorium on federal student loan payment would be extended until January 31st, just a week before the pause was set to expire at the end of September. In a statement, the Department of Education said that this would be the final extension, and that it felt that a definitive end date would reduce the risk of delinquency and default once payment restored. Debt relief advocates and some Democrats have been pressuring President Joe Biden to extend the payment pause as the country navigates the economic uncertainty of the pandemic. Many also argued that it was unfair to let the moratorium expire at the end of September without giving borrowers ample time to prepare. The payment pause has been a lifeline that allowed millions of Americans to focus on their families, health, and finances instead of student loans during the national emergency. Secretary of Education Michael Cardona said in a statement, "As our nation's economy continues to recover from the deep hole, this final extension will give students and borrowers the time they need to plan for restart and ensure a smooth pathway back to repayment." The federal student loan payment moratorium began in March 2020 when Congress passed the CARES Act, which paused payments throughout September 2020 and kept interest rates at 0% for the roughly 42 million federal borrowers in response to the pandemic. Then President Donald Trump then took executive action to extend the student loan payment deferral through January, and Biden on his first day of office signed an executive order continuing the pause through September 30th. Consumer advocates have warned that turning federal student loan payments back on will be a massive undertaking for the Education Department and will require a significant amount of outreach from the Biden administration to make sure borrowers are aware that payments are once again due. This and more news in Elias World News every day, and looking for the situation around the world. That is what we do. And what is going to happen with the student loan situation or in United States in general? Stick around and we shall see in the next news video. Goodbye.